Alright, so we got our magic bands in the mail today. And Kyle's gonna debox it for us. Unboxing. There's a magic band. I'm telling you how to do it, the instructions. And when you get it, it has the two bands. It's got the name on of whose is whose. Kyle got red, I got orange.
There it is.
Says a name on the inside too.
Says your name and everything. That's awesome.
About that
It feels funny on my right hand, on my right arm.
Does it?
Yeah.
You're not used to anything on your right arm. You have to
I
get
know.
used to it.
I don't know if I can.
There it is.
That's awesome.
I don't know how tight I want it, but not real tight.
Yeah, it needs to stretch out sideways like that because how it was, it's squeezing a little bit.
I don't even know the name of that lady. I've never really watched The Incredibles too much.
I don't think I ever watched it.
Here's the key to making your experience incredible. Here comes that thunderstorm.
All right, so I just noticed that I haven't done any vlogging today. Class was easy. I had a test and I was back home by 10:30 and my class starts at 9:30, so it was a fairly easy day. I am about to do some drawing on my computer. I'm making a flyer for a dance party. I'm sure Sean talked about it. I'm pretty sure he talked about it anyway. It's that thing we're doing at our college, and I'm making flyers for it. So it's kind of fun. All I'm doing is I'm taking a picture that one of the girls that is doing it with us took, and I'm putting it in Illustrator and I'm drawing it. I'm going to make it a black image, like so there's no faces or anything, because that would cost a lot of money to print out on a whole bunch of flyers. But that's what I'm doing, if my internet will work. So yeah, Sean forgot to take his camera today, so I'm kind of having to do vlogging for both of us. I texted him and asked him why. See, it's sitting right there. And I texted him, I was like, so no camera today, huh? And he hasn't texted me back. But he was probably just in a hurry or something. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'll show you as I'm going through like everything, because right now it's kind of complicated. I need to just put everything inside of Illustrator and then start drawing it, and once I start drawing it I'll show you, and once I get everything in InDesign I'll show you just like the whole thing. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing today. You probably can't see, there's me, but this is my window in the computer room. It's a horrible, horrible day outside. It is raining. You can't see out because of how rainy it is. So yeah, that's all I'm doing for right now. Okay, so I am done with the flyer, and I just wanted to show you kind of the process that I go through to make it. I first started out with just a regular picture. This is the picture that I started out with. They wanted to make a pose to be like they were dancing. So they posed, took a picture, and then I put it into Photoshop. That is Photoshop. Put it into Photoshop, and then I saved it. And after I saved it, I went to Illustrator and opened it inside Illustrator. So here it is inside Illustrator. I made it smaller on an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper so I could fit all the words and stuff on there whenever I got to it. So there's the picture on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So from there I started drawing. So I started with him and I drew him first. And it's off a little bit, but you can see the similarities there. And then I went to her and then drew her. Then moved on and drew her. And then moved on and drew her. Which I had to get a different picture because this picture right here of her was a little difficult because it was really blurry. But I got a different picture. So after everything, here is the final piece of me drawing them out. So there's that, and then whenever I was done with that, I saved it so it would not go anywhere. And then I started playing around with everything else. So what I did was I took them over into another just blank document. It's a blank 8.5 by 11. Then I started adding layers. So I added that layer right there, which talks about the event, and it says when it is and everything. So there's that. Then I added the very bottom layer, which shows like our names and the email if people want to email, because we're going to be handing these out to everyone at school that we can possibly hand it out to. And then I put that, which is the event, and then I put a color on it, which we decided green is the best one. I showed green, blue, and red, and green is the one that we liked the most. So there's the final product. It took me a little while, but it's not real horrible. So yeah, now all we gotta do is save it, print it out, and we'll take it to like Home Depot, or not Home Depot, Office Depot, and have them print a lot of copies because we're going to be handing them out to as many people as possible. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to update you on the flyer that I just made.
Hey, I'm off work now. We had to take a cameraman today.
Freaking freezing, Mr. Bigglesworth.
So I was gonna, vlog all day, but it was really slow at work too, so I didn't do anything all day. But yeah, so it's raining. We actually just had a thunderstorm come through, or it's still here or something, I don't know, but it was 49 degrees on my way home. It was 76 when I got to work this morning. 49 when I got home. I mean, what the hell? It's gonna be like 38 in the morning tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning, and then Wednesday morning it's supposed to be like 35, even colder. I thought I'd put my jacket up for good, but apparently not. So yeah, no fun. I think it's actually not supposed to rain anymore. There's front coming through, and then we'll be all right. But I don't know. That car's a piece of crap. You can see the dark and ominous clouds. I don't want to get underneath there, so it doesn't rain on the. So it doesn't rain on the camera. there's actually a tornado today, like a couple miles from right where we were barbecuing this weekend. It destroyed a couple houses or something. It was crazy. So yeah. Okay, so I lied. It wasn't over. It is now pouring. And it's really, really windy. So yeah, it's gross outside. I'm hoping to catch some thunder. Big clap of thunder. Huh? Dallas is like, oh well, okay. Dallas, how you doing? You watching it rain? It's crazy. I guess I'm not gonna get any thunder. That wind is whipping though, that's for sure. Looks like a hurricane. Dallas. Alright, so the end of the day we've already had supper and everything. We're just gonna chill and watch some TV. Get ready for school tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. And don't forget, you know, all the stuff. Subscribe it, like it, thumbs up it, all that. Do everything you can. No thumbs down, all thumbs up. See you tomorrow.